When I was a kid, our paper boy delivered a wet newspaper who called his mom. I told that guy in Sri Lanka I wanted to talk to somebody's mom. I didn't make it to church today. I got some bad news this morning. By the time I got down here, it was too late. You know, when you're sick, the last place you feel real comfort is in your bed. You can't feel better in bed than where? Church is like that. When I'm alone and hurt, it's the last place I go to feel peace. If not there, then where?
The back corner by the trash can. Butterball tried to get it, cause it hurts good. So I let it slip. Somebody I know has hepatitis. Problem solved. I make 2 bills a week, standing by this church. The preacher says, help your fellow man. Here I am. They spoiled me.
So, you were late too, huh?
Nope, right on time.
Here, read the newspaper? I bet you have a few stories of your own.
How much you pay me for them? They're all I got left to sell, except this look.
Bet people pay a lot of money for that look.
My mother was a heroin addict.
Mine was an over-medicated social clown.
Mine boiled me, sacrificed me to the devil.
Really?
She didn't want me no more. I didn't want her. That's not true.
It's not as dumb as you think.
Dumb? You mean like crack? We call it that because it makes you dumb. And it'll kill you, and that's dumb unless you want it that way. Then screw you for being like that.
When's the last time you've had something to eat?
Don't need nothing. Nothing but change.
Amen, brother. You from around here?
I got step-parents somewhere in East Tennessee. I ain't seen them in 20 years.
My parents used to tell me there'd be those who want to get close to me because I have money.
Don't want to get close to you. Just want your money.
You sound like my ex. At the used car lot where I work, they wear suits and ties while they're screwing me. At least they smell nice. You don't smell so nice.
It's what you do with what you've been given.
If you had it, what would you use it for?
You want me to bring you a receipt?
No.
Then what do you want from me?
Tell me everything I believe about you is a truth. You know, the things we're all thinking.
I don't read minds for no dollar.
What we don't say out loud for fear people will think we're monsters.
I used to have a wife and a home, and now I sleep outside behind that steakhouse. I crawl up at noon and come to this church to beg. I get high. I walk the same 6 blocks, and then I come back to sleep behind that steakhouse with no pillow.
I could get you a pillow. Come on, I'll buy you a burger.
I ain't your lunch buddy. Why you making me work so hard?
So you're afraid of a little hard work?
No. I mean, yes.
Why don't you just get a job, like 91.2% of Americans? Or get a stack of those homeless papers and sell them on the street corner.
I beg $1, I keep $1. It's a better business model. For you, I put this in my food pocket. Buy my drugs with money from the next loser. Put that in my crack pocket. You can give me $1, mister. You can even help me. But the sad truth is, you can't save me.
You said I wanted to do that.
You don't?
I don't think so. Just want to get you in out of the rain.
Saints to the back of the line. Ooh. My brother dumped lighter fluid on my legs and threw a match on me. I was 4 years old. I got more secrets.
Can I just run a tab?
I got street secrets. But you got to promise not to tell nobody. You promise?
Okay.
Why would I want to climb out of my hole when people keep throwing me down here?
But that can't be enough.
It's Black Angus, man.
You know what happens out here, and you're scared you're next.
And you think if you help me, you'll go to heaven. But if you don't, you're afraid of what happens next. You the one scared.
I go inside that church almost every day looking for redemption, and now you're telling me it's out here, leaning against a trash can?
How about that? I hate it when it's raining. So cold. I should have found me a hole with a roof on it.
Should have just ducked my head and kept walking like every other day.
What you gonna do, man? Take me back to the office? Put me in the copy room? Take me home to the wife?
I don't have a wife anymore. Or much less.
Well, you still up there, and you see where I am.
Well, maybe we can all start working our way toward the middle.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Mark.
I knew it. I knew it when I saw you. I said, there's my Mark.
That's not funny. Well, it's a little funny.
All right. All right. You'll do. We going to the mall. We gonna get us a cookie.
Where's your stuff?
My stuff. You fund me.
I won't let you down.
Okay. Mark. We're not so different. You and me. You just got better funding. You do have better funding, right? I thank you, Mr. Mark.
My parents were mostly MIA, which meant our maid, Millie, practically raised me.
Miss Millie, she raised you.
Yeah, right, and she always used to say that every good deed sends up a beautiful balloon with your name on it.
Big Jake, the kingpin of the Black Mafia, raised me. Big Jake said every bad deed sends up the business end of a safety pin. Miss Millie, was she black?
I don't remember.
Ever wonder what comes first? Mental illness or crack? Am I paranoid schizophrenic from using, or do I use because I'm crazy?
I can't keep doling out food from the back of my van. We gotta get you stabilized.
I've never been stabilized before.
Well, that's Gordon's job. He's your new caseworker.
I got my own worker. How much that cost?
Uncle Sam's paying for it.
Shoot, he ain't got no money.
He's got mine.
He ain't got mine.
No, they'll evaluate you. AA and NA meetings, all 12 steps. For you, maybe a few more.
Is that all?
No, Gordon will put you in a group home and shave your head.
I don't write too good. Shave my
Can you
head.
sign your name?
Gordon's gonna shave my head.
He's not going to do it. Haircuts are expensive. The fewer the better.
I can sign my name.
All right, wait. What? This? It's texting. You know, texting. You type something on this tiny keyboard, you send it to somebody.
Why?
Well, because you can.
I can't.
I can
I
teach
wouldn't
you.
know how.
I can teach you. You want me to teach you?
I never been nowhere either.
Whose fault is
I
that?
don't even know where Disneyland is. Do you know where Disneyland is?
Ah, yes!
Been there?
I went there on my honeymoon. My ex-wife wanted me to borrow money from my father so we could go to Italy for a month and stay in one of those villas. But I told her I am my own man. We're going to Disneyland.
I hear the man down there inside the goofy suit is homeless.
Yeah, he lives under the bridge over the magic boat.
No kidding. A lot of things I ain't never done. A lot of things you can't do living on the street. After I get fixed, we can do some
Sure, Johnny. What do you want to do?
banking. Can't do no banking without no address.
Or money.
What about drive a car?
If you had a car, you'd be living in it, and you wouldn't be homeless anymore.
Let's make a list. Got a little paper. You write it down for me.
Okay. Let's see. The things you can't do until you're fixed by John Ellis.
No movies. They got no street people at the outlet mall.
Or the Swan Ball. No movies, no malls, no balls.
No golfing,
No country clubs.
except with a silver tray.
Poor blacks in white coats serving rich whites in black coats. Still an unfortunate idea.
They got no homeless city council.
I'm not sure that's entirely true. What about state representative?
I can do that.
Bring a gun.
What about doctors and hospitals? I can't have them because I'm indecent.
Indigent.
What about operations? What if they want to take the pancreas out of my ass? What do I do then?
That's not how they take your pancreas out. They'll treat you, even if you can't pay. It's your right.
I got rights.
Yeah, even you have rights.
When? On Tuesday? I got rights on Tuesday.
Like when you fell and the ambulance took you to Vanderbilt. For 2 weeks they ran every test known to man. You had a private room and that smoking hot nurse.
Okay.
If that had been me, a butt-ugly parking attendant would have wheeled me out of there in 10 minutes. No. Some hospitals like to bill the government for everything they can think of, but private insurance, not so much.
Maybe I don't want to be like you.
Well, it has its advantages. All right, anything else?
Yeah, what about the hug situation? Calling a brother on his birthday. Or baking that cake. Singing that song. Christmas trees. Presents. Or Sunday dinner with mama. Or getting a big hug from mama. You better write that down.
Life doesn't guarantee hugs for any of us.
John Ellis? Is there a John Robert Ellis here?
Here we go, John.
I would look good in that coffee suit, man. squint your eyes till the street light becomes a sunrise, till you can see.
Welcome home, Jay.
Where flowers bloom in a garden of love.
How many group homes is this now? This one has a nice big yard. Do you know where you are? In the middle of nowhere, away from the dump, thanks to $642 a month from your Uncle Sam.
Where the TV's on and the beds are always made.
Yes, and the meals are oatmeal for breakfast, boiled chicken for lunch, and spaghetti for supper. Do you remember at your last place, Charles was everything bad?
And Blind Russell got lost.
And Joe told a lie on Floyd, and Joanna told Mark, and then Katrina got mad, and Tony crapped himself.
I got to change the diaper on a grown
The
man.
woman who ran the place would never get out of bed to feed you.
Tammy, she's from Cottonport, Tennessee. You know what they do in Cottonport? They hang black people. The KKK is there. I got to stay with her.
Oh, sweet home. Come on, Jay. Let's go inside and meet your new friend.
I don't want to. Too many bad memories.
You know none of those people are in there, right?
Take me back to Memphis, Mr. Mark. There's more black people in Memphis. Tammy wouldn't dare come to Memphis.
We just got back from there.
On Friday, I went for a walk and the limo pulled up and Elvis was in the back seat. The window rolled down and it was him. He said, "Here, take this $100 bill." I said, "Why, Elvis?" He said, "Because it's your birthday, son."
You saw Elvis on Friday.
No, it was Thursday. No, it was Friday.
Elvis has been dead since the late 70s.
Me too. The black mafia is in Memphis.
Is that like the white mafia, only black?
They're in Knoxville too. They have these concerts on the weekends and they put their cars in a circle and then they pay me to stand against them with a gun, a big gun. I was 8 years old.
You were 8?
That was smart too because if I got caught, I'd only do juvie.
Where was your real mom?
Figuring out a new way to poison us, playing with black magic.
Okay, so your bio mom was a bitch and a witch.
Don't talk about her like that.
I'm sorry.
She was bad, but she was mine. And the more Daddy used to beat her, the more she fought back, the harder he got. So you keep talking.
Forgive me.
She started that fire, and they took her away from us. And then they gave her back. I was one of Jerry's kids, too.
You were a Jerry's kid?
You don't believe me?
Yes, I don't believe you.
Well, it's true. It's true as Father John.
Where was your real dad?
My mother stabbed him in a dusty rage. He weren't dead, but he was gone. She started dating Isaac Hayes after that. I get sad when I think about what my real mama done. My little sister Angel, she was my whole life. Her daddy was tall. He didn't want to claim Angel, but I did. I loved her.
Where are they now?
A family adopted my brothers and sisters, but they didn't want me. I shot my stepdaddy. I shot him in the back.
You shot your stepdaddy?
He was getting on my mama. They told me to shoot him. He gave me the gun. He showed me how to do it.
When you were only 8?
Everybody loved Big Jake. Everybody was scared of Big Jake too.
Big Jake says next time he meets your mama, you shoot him? Johnny, come over here. I want you to take this money, go to the market, and buy me a soda.
Okay. The market is far. You gonna drive me?
No, I want you to walk it.
I don't walk too good.
I know.
It's a ways. What if I ain't got enough money?
Then walk back. Or better yet, just steal it.
You want me to steal? What if I get caught? They'll put me in jail. I got 2-3 strikes now.
I'm thirsty. Do it. Oh, and Jed, you see that mangy black cat? Kick it. Kick it so hard it won't ever come back.
I can't kick that cat. Mr. Mark, you playing? That's not you.
Kick it so it won't ever come back.
Please, don't make me. It's just a broken little thing.
Kick the damn cat, John.
I'm kicking. I'm kicking. I'm hurting real bad, and then I'll walk a mile for you, and I'll steal for you.
Why, Johnny? Why in the world would you do anything like that?
I'd do anything for you, Mr. Mark.
And anyone else who took advantage of your gentle spirit?
You all I got.
Johnny, you know I really didn't want you to do that, but the fact that you would.
I hated my stepdaddy, so I shot him. In the back.
The fact that you would means that you have. But not anymore. From now on, you heal. You understand me?
Big J put his hands on my mama in front of us. All that left a scar. It took me a long time to like or love anything after that.
You were born with it. The life, the drugs running through your blood. You never had a chance.
Looks like it's raining, Mr. Ma.
No worries. You're inside now.
Something about the rain. It puts things back.
Yeah? How's that?
It puts the street back. Clean. Flowers back. Beautiful. And then you dig a hole and the rain comes down hard. No more hole. The rain puts it back. It puts it right there.
When I lost my wife and family, the only one left to talk to was Billy. We talked about simple things like the weather. Just before she died, she pressed her prayer book into my hand. Final act of kindness. Oh, look, she even wrote in the margins here. He tries to be like the rest of them, but it ain't true. Something different about the boy. It's soft in there. I wonder which one she's talking about. Oh, Johnny. I think this is them.
Who is it?
Hello? Yes?
Who is it?
This is
They
he.
give out my money, my check.
How are you?
I get my check on Thursday.
Yes.
On Friday.
Yes. Oh, that's great
They
news.
take my money. That's a criminal offense.
No. He's
I got 100,000 in that account.
doing very well. Yes. No, he's very much alive.
Who's alive?
That's wonderful. I'll tell him.
Me? Am I alive?
Don't cry. No. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. Goodbye now. Johnny, that was your foster parents.
Who are they?
Jack and Darla. You haven't seen them in 20 years.
What do they look like?
I have no idea. They thought you were dead.
They weird. I was dead.
No, they don't.
I love them so much.
Good for you, buddy.
What did they want?
Well, they wanted, they called because of you.
I could talk to them.
Yes,
I
of
wanna
course.
talk to them.
I call them right back.
Okay.
I'm trying to get them.
Give me the phone. Give me.
Uh,
Hello, Mama. This is Johnny. How's Daddy? Remember Grandma? She had all that stuff in her attic, and the man wanted to give her money for it. She had stuff going back to the Civil War, and furniture, and the first mirrors ever made.
Don't ramble.
She
You're always
had
rambling.
all those dishes, they were antique, and she had a horse with a chariot. She had original pearls. Mama, everything was very first American. Billy Boy said he wanted to sell it, but Grandma said, Billy Boy, you got enough money.
Give me the phone, John.
And
Give
the
me the
couches upstairs got voice has in them. I love you. This is Johnny. Do you remember me? Mama is not at home right now. I left her a message.
This is good, Jay. They'll come get you. Take you home where you belong.
Where I belong got drugs too. The only difference is here they don't have you, and they don't have no Chipotle.
But it's got your foster parent. How do you remember?
All right. I was 9 years old when I first got there with my check. And they had a house on a big hill, and 2 boys and an adopted girl. I wasn't there, as far adopted, but I spent some good years there. Good enough that they were glad I wasn't dead.
Nice family took you in and took care of you. Most kids don't get that lucky. You're walking in the light, Jay.
I want to see them, Mom and Daddy.
You mean get in the car and drive 7 hours where they live so you can see them?
I miss them.
I don't know, Jay. I've been taking a lot of time off lately.
You ain't doing nothing.
What do you mean? Last week I missed a sale because I was out here with you. Have you seen how expensive gas is?
Oh man, Mr. Mark, it was just like I remember. Did you see that park?
Yeah, the park. I saw it.
I don't remember her name, but we were back in high school. We were naked on a train. It's gone now. The junior high, when they had professional wrestling, my brothers and I would go.
Your mama showed me some pictures of you when you were 16. The Prince of the Roller Rangers.
The girls loved me. I was the #1 skater in the USA. A man from Disney wanted to sign me to a $100,000 contract. You ain't seen the stuff like the stuff I got on wheels. I was that good. Everybody knew it. #1 skater in the USA. The house looked the same. My mama was waiting for me.
You look just like her.
I do.
Yeah, sure you do.
That's a $100,000 house. Biggest one in town. My brothers came over. The stories my mama could tell.
Your daddy, too. I learned a lot about you.
They look just like themselves. They ain't changed a bit. We had us a party. And with aunts and cousins and neighbors, I forgot, with chicken and cake.
I think it was more like chicken cake.
My sister got a beautiful baby girl.
Got a nice family, John.
My David, my brother, he couldn't come. He's in jail. My brother Robbie, he's back. Did you see that big boy? I still take him. He got his own business. He said he could get me on. It's janitorial. He got his own business cards. He showed me.
I saw them.
You saw him?
Sure.
You got to be big time to have your own business cards. I'm so happy!
Yeah. What was your favorite part about coming home?
Sitting outside, smoking a cigarette with Mom.
Everybody remembers you, Jay.
You got a family like mine?
Not like you. No.
What's wrong with you?
My father made his fortune liquidating companies. He wanted me to follow him in the family business, but I didn't have the heart for it, I guess. No. My family was all about opportunities and expectations, and if you weren't a sociopath and couldn't pay back the investment, then you were off the mountain. You ended up in a one-room apartment selling used cars, pushing 60, divorced, waking up every day alone. Johnny, you know, my only childhood friend just showed up at my front door every day, every morning. He and his mom dropped off by the bus, crossing 4 lanes of traffic to the mansion she cleaned while she watched us. That was Millie and her son, Thomas. Thomas was killed in a convenience store robbery. He was a policeman.
Miss Millie, she was kind.
Oh, yes. I saw her every week, right up till the day she died.
Miss Millie, when did she go?
The day you and I met.
You need to go see your parents too.
I could go home, there's nobody there. My mother's dead. My father has dementia. He doesn't remember me.
Mine want me to come home, maybe for a while, maybe forever.
Forever is a long time. No matter how much you might want something, sometimes things just don't work out. I thought I'd be married forever, but she was afraid. People get scared. Hey, Johnny, you know, back in the day, what I really wanted to be was a singer.
Now get on out of here.
Yeah, I sang in an a cappella group in college.
No kidding.
Yeah.
What's that? Like a bunch of dudes standing around naked,
What?
singing?
What? No.
All right then. Come on,
What?
show me what you got.
Oh, you don't want to hear me sing.
Okay.
The first time I laid eyes on you, I thought you were an angel. You stole my heart, what could I do? So I fell in love with heaven above. Yeah.
You know what they call it?
What? We call it pretty darn good.
That's begging.
Begging.
It's begging. When you sing like that, they call it begging. It's like you're begging for something. Like that. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on now. Begging.
Well, show me some begging.
Come on, baby.
The first time I laid eyes on
Come
you,
on, baby.
I thought you were an angel. You stole my
Come on,
heart,
baby.
what could I do? So I fell in love.
Come on, baby. Come on now.
Yeah.
My parents told me to come home, maybe for a while, maybe forever.
Johnny. I had to tell you.
Tell him what?
They were asking how you were feeling. I told them about the HIV.
I got HIV. I don't remember how.
Of course not. Maybe it was a bad drug.
They ain't got no good ones.
If there was any chance you could go home to stay, if something ever happened, they needed to know. You won't stop and get something to eat.
I'm not hungry. Are we home yet?
Almost.
Mr. Mark!
Yeah, but
Mom and Daddy, I love you so much.
good for you, John. We'll call them tomorrow. You can tell them.
Tomorrow? What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday?
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Being called on Sunday.
Just save me, I'm drowning, falling down. I'm on my knees praying, Lord, get me out. Yeah, come on, free me.
The dentist says the crack has destroyed the roots. You get an infection that close to your brain and you're dead. You've got what, 12 left? Let's just get them all pulled and get you some dentures. Good as new. Easy. What a nightmare.
A lot of nice folks helped me get my new teeth.
The runaround was epic.
A real cute nurse at the hospital.
We saw the same nurse 7 times.
She sat me down to explain things.
The dentists, for the most part, were totally inept.
7 times.
So we went to the same place 7 times, and each time we were told a different story.
They wanted to make sure I understood things. That was nice.
I just should have used a doorknob and a string and done it myself.
They gave me some new teeth. They looked just like my old ones. And I took them to that Chinese buffet for my birthday. Mr. Mark told everybody how long I had been clean and how proud he was. Everybody sang that song, the birthday song. I heard it before, just not for me. Now I feel bad. I lost my new teeth.
What? Those dentures cost me $400.
I graduated drug school on Friday.
Graduate. They graduate you to the street because even Medicare won't pay anymore. Then they readmit you to start over. You and your friends are warehouse, Johnny.
They got cake. You coming?
$400. Consider my tab paid. Where are you going?
Walking to the BP. A man can't be no man unless he's walking.
Unless he's walking away. I guess I won't see you again until the next time you need something.
How about some new jeans then?
What happened to the ones I bought you?
I've lost them.
How do you lose your pants?
In a poker game. I lost my shirt too.
What about your coat?
I threw it away. I lost it.
You threw your coat away?
When it gets cold, I'll get another one.
I buy you all these things, and here you are with nothing?
Nothing. All I can carry.
The rest of us spend our lives accumulating stuff, and you have no use for any of it?
Some people turn stuff into drugs.
Some people.
You think they take a nice warm coat, turn it into pills. A rusty shower buys a bowl. A Kroger car, some crack.
Is that what you're doing? Johnny, I can't help you if you lie to me.
I never lied to you, Mr.
You
Mark.
never lied to me? Not one time?
Not one time.
You know, sometimes I think your whole life is a lie, and I'm the village idiot. Mr. Mark, can you take me down to 202 for a meeting, please? Then you run off to someone who isn't good for you. Who are these guys?
It's all your fault. I got somebody that cares about me. That somebody's got resources, so I got resources too. you helping me. I can't pay my debt. Suppose this is my punishment. You messing around with my sentence, Mr.
That's
Marsh.
not how it works.
You don't know.
We all have things we're running from.
What sins you paying for? Your mama ever shoot up? Have 6 babies with different daddies?
I was an only child.
Then what you doing in my neighborhood?
There's more to being a man than just walking. Are you wandering away from your school?
No, my school's been good for me. Things are going good for me in my school. We have cake and ice cream every Friday, and that's because of me. We can watch a movie, have popcorn, and that's on every Friday. So my every Friday is looking good.
Why leave?
Because it's calling me.
Well, don't answer it, folks. Come on, Tom. You're sleeping in a bed. You've got friends. Everybody who knew you then and sees you now is happy for you. Nobody wants you to go back.
It's not my fault. It's Rick. You remember I told you about Rick. He comes, he picks me up in his car. I'm sorry, Mr. Mark. Crack is a jealous mistress. She wants all my attention. Whenever I get something good, I can't help but destroy it.
What the hell? Did you just try to shoot me?
Nope, I missed.
You missed.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and kill yourself, but you can't kill me.
I can't kill you. How about some new shoes then? I'm about to walk out of these.
We're not making any progress, are we?
I tried to make that with my shoes. They got holes in them.
I don't know, John. How would you like it if I had done it?
You can borrow mine. I've been shot 4 times. Number 5 don't matter to me.
The Roy Rogers Roundup. I can't do this anymore.
What about them sins? Miss Lily, she said be kind.
What if it's not my sins I'm worried about? What if I don't stop taking care of you because I'm afraid I might become you? Right now, today. It's a real fear. People have it. Don't kid yourself. People like me may just be thinking about us. I'm sorry, John. Our scars are different.
What about that forgiveness? Is it the same?
Come on, JJ. Get your stuff together.
What stuff?
Your new clothes. And all of the presents we bought for your father, and your brothers and sister, and your cousins, and your nieces, and your nephews, Brad and Chopper.
I hope they all like hats. I got Mama a present too. I wrapped it in red paper.
With a beautiful bow. You gonna miss Christmas, man? Come on. Your folks are coming in today.
Christmas is on Friday. I'm going home on Friday.
John is going home on Friday. Have you talked to them?
How would I do that?
I'll call him. John is going home on Friday.
Christmas is on Wednesday.
It's on Friday.
Christmas is on Friday.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get home?
Go outside and smoke a cigarette with Mama.
Ah, yes, it's Mark.
Christmas is Friday.
Johnny's
Mama,
friend.
coming.
Yes. We were wondering when you were going to come in. Yes, it's so cute. We went to Walmart and got presents for everyone. Yeah? Yeah, he's right here. I see. Johnny was looking forward to seeing you. I don't think you understand. We're all a bit fragile around here. Johnny needs you. come get Johnny. I've got a life too, you know. Okay. I think you better tell him that yourself.
Hello, Mama, this is Johnny. I counted 1,000 motorcycles at the Buffalo Soldier Parade on Jefferson. I know. One of the bikers got killed at Riverfront, and the gang got so mad they gave the mayor 24 hours to find the man who did it, or they would burn the city down. She said that sounds like an episode on Bonanza. You're so funny, Mama. I got you a present. I wrapped it in red paper, and I got it ready. That's all right. I understand. Okay. How's the... Bye, Mama. She said she can't be watching me. She's going to be working.
Then why did she say she would?
She didn't mean to.
And why did she wait till now?
Maybe she forgot. It's because I got HIV.
No, Johnny.
People get scared.
Take your medicine. You'll be fine.
I don't take my medicine.
Well, take it. Since when have you had trouble taking drugs? Sorry. I got you a present. It's a DVD player.
Oh, Mr. Mark! This is the best thing ever!
Okay.
I've been wanting this.
Take care of that now.
I ain't gonna let nobody get this. Thank you, Mr. Mark. Thank you, Mr. Mark.
Don't sell it.
This is great.
You're welcome.
What you doing for Christmas, Mr. Mark?
I got a plan. There's this lady I met at church. I thought I'd go visit.
You got a girlfriend.
Did I say that? I just said it's a lady I met. That's
Why are you telling me about it?
Because I didn't want to. I'm sorry, John. About your mom, dad, and everything.
Thank you for the present. I ain't been this excited since I was going home for Christmas, but I ain't going home for Christmas. I'll be all alone for Christmas. I had forgot all about it until you got here. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't got nothing to cry about. It's better that way.
I don't see Johnny for weeks at a time, and then I catch him jaywalking across West End Avenue. This is followed by a phone call from the police telling me that he's been hit by a car again.
I knew I was dead. What's taking so long? Come and get me, God.
By the time I find him, by the time I get to him, he's in a nursing home, surrounded by pathetic flesh and forgotten facts, warehoused in cubicle rooms that smell of this morning's crack.
I thought the suffering was over, but now it's all around me.
Johnny, This police report says that the car came out of the darkness and hit you, that it was your fault, but that they can't find their only witness.
That's because it was Butterball. Butter said it was my fault. I owe him money. I can show you where he lives.
The car split you from chin to knee. You were 6 hours in surgery, and this report says you had no physical injuries.
They got zero tolerance for me, Mr.
The
Mark.
guy who hit you was so upset he got physically sick.
I know nothing about that. I never heard from him.
John, you gotta watch where you're going.
Do me a favor.
Sure.
Take a run at me with your car.
What?
Look at me. There's nothing left.
How hard did you hit your head?
It won't take much.
So, you're giving up. That's unbelievable. After all we've been through, you're out.
There's nothing left. I'm almost there. Just finish me
Oh, what
off.
about me? You ever think about that? What do I do now?
Come on. Please.
Oh, just go ahead and die. I'm tired of looking at you. Johnny Ellis, crack baby with a gun.
You never did nothing right.
You made bad choices, it's true. Or maybe they were made for you before you knew what choosing was. But you listen to me. Every second of your life has value. From the first to the last and everyone in between. You got that?
If I sleep in the bed instead of outside on a metal grate, does that make the world a better place?
Yes.
Soldiers ain't no less precious than me, and I don't see nobody fighting to keep them alive. I wish I was dead, dying in a hail of bullets. It hurts just as bad, but mine lasts longer.
I've already buried my mother. How hard can this be?
Mr. Mark,
The fact that Johnny can't fix himself is a great source of disappointment for me. For 6 years, I've been trying to wrap a string around the ghost, and now it's starting to unravel. And all I can do is sit there and hold on to the end while he spins out of control. This thing I'm doing, is it about some cosmic fear, or is it love? And the faith to show it over and over, regardless of the outcome? Maybe that's the job.
getting run over was good for me. Mr. Mark said I got enough screws and bolts in me to start my own hardware store. I got 4 months clean now. I'm going to class. My HIV is down. And I called my foster parents. And guess what? I'm going home for Christmas on Friday. Still hard living though. It still calls me. And when I'm alone and confused, I go to my corner with my cup and I go. It's not that I don't appreciate everything Mr. Mark is doing. I'm just humanity, weak humanity.
Jail time is hard time. When I got to do it all by myself. Lots of people was involved, but they didn't want nobody else.
They can only give me 5 months and change in jail, Mr. Mark, and that ain't long.
All clean, too. Hard to come by on the outside.
That's because they found drug paraphernalia in my hotel room and a couple of hookers. They weren't mine. It's a regular smorgasbord in that motel. I didn't do nothing. I just let them use my room. Did you know that was against the law?
Yes.
Ooh. A man can dress like a king at the Goodwill.
Orange was not your color.
My new caseworker already got me another motel room.
Great. How many caseworkers is this now?
I told him that a man can't be no man in no group house.
They keep putting you in motels because that's what you want. I can't help you there. Is that what you want? You can't keep selling your Kroger cards and expect me to buy you food. I'm not helping you and your friends.
I don't have no friends.
Oh, just the other day I saw David wearing your shoes, and some other guy watching your TV. God knows what else. Come on, buy you a movie for your DVD player.
I don't have it any longer.
What?
I hocked it.
You hocked it?
I mean, I broke it. I mean, you can still see the picture. I know a guy who can fix it. It's cost $40.
$40. That was your Christmas present.
I didn't know that.
You hocked it and smoked it up, didn't you?
I need 40. Can you give me 40?
How stupid do you think I am?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Look around you, Johnny. You see anything in this for me? Instead of shopping at the Goodwill with you, I could be in my apartment cooking up Hot Pockets.
If your life was so good, then why are you doing this, man?
You know why.
Don't say Miss Millie, because that's weak.
Oh, and what do you call an 8-year-old kid who shoots his stepdaddy in the back? And has a mother who dates Isaac Hayes and tries to boil.
She burned the house down. I told you that.
High on heroin, how Big J fondles her in front of you.
Everything I told you was true. Oh, you're not being kind. Miss Millie said be
I
kind.
know what she said. I know everything about her. She was everything to me, and she was reason enough.
Saving me won't bring her back. Nobody's watching you. Look after me. No gold watch, no parade. You know why? Because your life is just as screwed up as mine is. Only yours, you're doing yours sober.
Try and make me, my life is messed up as yours. It's not. No, try and bring me down to your level. You can't. Come on, we're going outside.
Mom.
Sit down.
Mr.
Sit down. Did you do crack with my Christmas present?
Only a couple of bags, I promise.
A couple of backs. What's that? A couple of backs.
With crack, the first hit is the front end, the strongest part, and the second hit is the weaker hit, the backs.
If you can't help yourself, then why should I?
I told you not to.
And I told you that whatever it is you did, it's not the reason your life is screwed up.
And whatever it is you did is not the reason your life is screwed up. What you do, kill somebody, I did.
I didn't.
Well, you'll get over it.
I won't have to. Look, I've done things. I'm not perfect. I come from a place I'm not proud of, but you won't see it on my headstone.
Johnny will help you.
Oh, I don't need your help.
I'm tired of helping you anyway.
Fine.
I'm the only friend you got.
I'm the only friend you got.
You are not.
Are too.
No, you are
Quit
not.
turning your back on me. Where are you going?
I'm walking. Going for a walk. I like to walk. I started at the church and then I go to the corner. Then I turn down to the store. Then back behind the BB to see a man about a rock. Then back up 17 north. Back up the hill past the Checkers. And then to the back door of my church. Me and my cup to pay for the trip. I end up where I started.
Come on. I'll take you back to your motel.
No, I want to sleep outside like I used to. next to the tin shack where they keep the meat. What do you suppose is more important, me or the meat? I've done things too, bad things, but you forgive me, don't you, Mr. Mark?
It's God's business. I'm fine.
I tried to pray, but my feet hurt. My shoulders worn down so bad I can barely carry this miserable head. I asked God to come take the pain, but He ain't listening. But I know how to get His attention.
Johnny, the irony shouldn't be lost. Johnny and I are equal parts invalid, adults struggling against our beginnings. He had nothing. I had the rest, both debilitating. I was abandoned, conceived dysfunction, my childhood, paralyzed by excess and alcohol. Johnny was simply fighting to survive, while his childhood expectations were burned like his 4-year-old legs. What do you have there?
I got it from my roommate at the nursing home before he died. It's a solid gold watch.
I see it. You going to sell it?
No, he gave it to me. I'm giving it to you.
You're breaking my heart, Jay. I don't deserve this.
You're too hard on yourself. I might as well be the trash standing next to the can except for you, Mr. Mom. I'm proud of you, Mr. Mom.
I'm proud of you too, John. I was wrong when I said there was nothing in this for me. Every moment we spend together, I get a feeling that you can't describe. I wish I could offer us a beautiful resolution. I can't. I found a new home.
Does it have too many rules?
It's a different kind of home. One that may just save your life. There's a lot of staff. It's got a great big yard. You won't have time. You'll be so busy. You won't have time to wander around town getting in trouble. You won't be able to. Understand?
It was a beautiful night. I had me a beer, took a walk outside the front door of that motel. I even left my cane behind. I was feeling good. I'm moving like the 10,000-year-old man, but I'm moving. I started to the street. I clear a bumper and step to the far lane. A truck is coming fast but doesn't see me. He just hit me and ran. I went high into the air and fell to the earth, just down from where there was no sign of anyone hitting the brakes. I died immediately.
I believe John Ellis took a stand against despair, that day by day and without reprieve diminished his humanity. By taking control of his destiny, he set us all free, teaching us that even in our momentary loss, the lesson will always be love. The message will always be clear. If we hadn't known Johnny, we'd have no reason for hope, no reason to soldier on till the day we figure it out. In that land we all dream of, where we will see a man, a proud, confident man, walking upright and with purpose, whose eyes are free of addiction and circumstance, standing tall, with a voice that's strong and clear.
I stood by the curb watching the excitement, like a ghost movie. The driver who hit me was drunk, so I went to find him. I told him I knew what it was like to be addicted, and that after tonight, his life would change forever. Mark said, every second of your life means something. So I told him, with my very last one, Mister, I forgive you. And with every second that you have left, you do what I couldn't.
Oh,